Good evening, gentlemen. Yesterday I was at work, and for anyone who doesn't know, I work as a cashier at a small local grocery store. And despite it being close to Christmas time, there were almost no customers in the store, which meant I was basically standing around doing nothing all day, which is awful. Getting paid to stand around and do nothing is one of my least favorite things. I hate it. It makes me feel completely useless. Anyway, eventually one of the other ladies that I was working with decided to strike up a conversation with me and the other beggars. She wanted all of us to share one thing that we like about ourselves. I really didn't want to do this. The thought of sharing something that I liked about myself felt so wrong and narcissistic. But she was clear that she wasn't going to let any of us out of it, and believe me, I tried. But eventually everyone else had shared, so I gave in and just said that I guess I like how I try and care for people, or something like that. Something not very meaningful. But I've been thinking about this since then, and I don't really like how hard it is for me to share something or even come up with something that I like about myself. Sure, there's the obvious part that I don't want to come across as a narcissist, but it goes much deeper than that. First of all, I don't want to get all touchy-feely and love yourself. Accept yourself. I just think that we should take an honest, unbiased look at ourselves. It's really easy for me and most, if not all people, to be really hard on themselves and focus on the negative character traits they have. We use the excuse, oh, these are the things I need to work at and work on being better at, and we tear ourselves down with that. We're so hard on ourselves about every little thing that we're bad at or inexperienced at, or even things that are out of our control. And there is some truth here. Everyone has things that they need to do to improve themselves, but using those flaws to self-destruct isn't helping you. It's hurting you. As with everything in life, there needs to be a balance between narcissism and self-hatred. Humility lies in the middle. I definitely fall more on the self-hating side, and I think that's why the question, what do you like about yourself, is so hard for me to answer. Because when I'm blinded by my self-hating negative attitude, I feel like the honest answer is nothing. But just because I feel that way doesn't mean it's true. There's always going to be things that you don't like about yourself, but there's a lot of things that you can appreciate too. And you can use the things that you appreciate, your strengths, to help you become a better person and improve on the negative traits. And so gentlemen, in your next videos, I'd like to have each of you share something about yourselves that you appreciate or like or enjoy about yourself. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but just something that makes you like you. And I suppose it's only fair if I start. I like that I try very hard to be fair and honest with my opinions. I'm not at all perfect at this, nowhere near. I try very hard to have the facts on my side and to have a good argument for anything that I'm promoting. And I like that I try and keep in mind that I'm a young, stupid kid with no life experience, and so my opinion is probably not going to be as valuable as someone older who has more experience or is smarter, or has something that I don't have to offer. Of course, there's still so much room for improvement for myself, but those are a few of the small things that I try and do that I appreciate about myself. Gentlemen, I look forward to seeing what you guys have to hear, and I'll see y'all soon. Also, here's a clip of Jonathan and Joseph cuddling.
I don't know what you're here.